All right, everybody, here we are. We are playing The Colors of Paris, and this game was sent to me by Luma Imports. I am joined by Amanda Amazing. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Now
Ready
this,
to play.
huh?
Ready to play.
Well, this is another game that you've been actually kind of mopping the floor with me here lately. And I'm getting a kind of a complex that I feel like I've created this Frankenstein gaming monster, which is good. I got somebody to play with, but bad because she keeps beating me at everything now all of a sudden. But I digress. Why don't I explain to you what we're doing here? So Colors of Paris is basically a painting game, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using your little bitty workers, and they're going to go out and they're going to collect colors. They're going to increase your capacity on your player board, which I'll explain that in a second. They're going to get you paintings that you're going to try to color. They're going to mix colors for you. They're going to do all kinds of things for you. So what we do is we are going to place them in these locations all around the board. Anything that has this little symbol, that's a no-no spot, see? And in a two-player game, we got extra bonus no-no spots. But as it stands, we could place in any one of these sections that are open, and some, if you notice, there's a little line there. It's hard to see, but you could place in any one of these locations, or you could place in one of these three big locations at in the middle of the board. I don't feel the need to explain every single location to you guys at the beginning of the game. You're probably going to catch on to what we're doing pretty fast. But just know this, we're trying to collect colors from this board. We're trying to place them onto our player board. We can only hold a maximum of 12, and then we're trying to transfer them colors over onto these paintings, but we have to acquire the paintings as well. On the back side, it shows you the picture that they make, and then the victory points that they're worth as well is listed down at the bottom. All right, so Amanda, did you say you wanted to go first or second?
First.
Oh, well, my. All right, so in that case, why don't we go ahead and leave the camera on for the first round to just show you how worker placement works. And then after that, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to turn the camera off so that we have more time to think about our actions in between turns. And we're not boring you guys to death as I'm just blah, 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 blah on away. All right, so just real quick, this spot here, if she takes that, that's how you're actually going to be taking colors from your, what would that be called? What is that thing called?
Palette?
Palette? Yeah. Transferring them over onto the painting. So that's how we paint. This one here would allow you to collect blue, and basically you know how much blue you're going to collect because it tells you right here. See, so that's that little symbol. It's this one here. That's how much of the colors you get to collect, and you can enhance this player board. So she is going for what color is that? Is that oh, you're trying to? I'm sorry, you're trying to increase it. Okay, so. That's to collect the color blue. This is here is if you have blue and red, you can mix them together and make purple. If you have these three colors, the secondary colors, I guess you could call them, you can make a black, and each black cube is worth 6 points at the end of the game. This spot she took right here is you are actually going to spend 2 of any color of that you choose, and then you get to increase your little board 1 spot up, so then you can collect extra colors and such. Mix yellow and red to create orange, gain green, and then just like the same thing there, I'm sorry, gain yellow, and I am going to take this one right here, which is basically the same thing that she took, but it's going to increase my ability to mix colors. So whenever I mix colors, I can mix more than just, in this case, it would be 2 colors. So, all right, so now she wants to collect some yellows. Let's see. I think I am going to go here, and I'm going to take first player from you.
So if we go here, how many whites do we get?
You will get as many whites as you can collect, which is 3 in your case at the moment. Now whites will go off to the side, but they still do count towards your maximum of 12, so just something to think about. But you can also substitute whites in your painting, or you can substitute them whenever you turn them in to be able to increase your abilities. So she's going to collect blues, which obviously that makes it to where all I can do is collect whites. So, or actually I guess I could collect yellow technically, so I am going to go up here and collect yellow instead. All right. So now what we do is first player is going to choose one of their workers to lay down, and she's going to perform or he is going to perform that action. So in this case, she is going to lay this worker down. That is to collect blues. You know how many you're going to collect because it tells you right there. So she is going to collect 3 blues and place them in the blue location on the player board. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lay this character down. I'm going to collect 3 yellows. So 1, 2, and 3, and I'll place them on my board as such. Okay, now she can... This is the smart thing she's doing, okay? So what she's doing is now she's going to increase her ability to gain more colors whenever she takes that action by discarding 2 blues, because you have to see right there, it tells you have to get rid of 2 colors. Now you can use white if you had white. Now she's going to collect 4 of a color whenever she does that action. And in this case, whenever she does the yellow player and lays it down, she's going to collect 4 yellows instead of just 3. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 2 of my yellows. And I am then going to, actually, you know what? I am not going to spend my 2 yellows. I'm going to stand him back up. I'm going to lay him down. No. I believe he goes down last. You don't lay him down yet. So I'm going to do those 2, and I will increase my thing, so now I will gain 4.
Wrong one.
Can I take that one anyways?
No.
Well, that's how we're going to play, huh? Okay. All right, you're up. And now she's going to gain 4 of those instead of 3. So, all right. So now this thing will spin. So what happens is that the board will spin one notch. So like this whole thing here will be over that. So go ahead. We'll move it just like that. And now new actions have appeared. But before we do that, I'm going to take that. So I'm going to gain 1 white, and I am Captain No. Okay. So here's what we do. Anybody that's down here, you automatically take back. Okay, so the upper board, you take them back automatically. However, first player will select one of their people that they're going to leave. You choosing to leave him?
No.
Okay, well, he's standing up.
You stood him up.
No, I don't.
Yes, you did.
No,
I have proof.
No. Is it on camera? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so she's going to stand him up. That means she just collects those 2 back. Now I choose one of mine to stand up, and then so I'm going to stand up this guy right here, and then I'm going to collect him back. All right, and then basically we do the exact same thing again. We're going to place our 2 workers. So why don't I just explain these new spots? This ability here is how we're going to get, we take any one card we want that's on these easels. Gain red. Increase your paint ability. So that's how you're going. So right now we can only move 1 cube. Whenever we do the paint action, we can only move 1 cube from here onto a painting. This would allow you to be able to do more. What else we got? Anything new? No. Okay. Well, regardless, I am going to go right there with my guy because I am first player. She's obviously going to increase that again. And I am going to grab, let's see. I guess I'll just grab some more yellows. So I'll grab some more yellows. Okay. All right. So now what I do is I choose one of my guys. I lay him down again. So let's see. I will lay down Sally. So I'll gain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now it's your turn. She's going to immediately lay that down, get rid of 2 yellows, and increase her capacity to gain more color. She's getting very strong on the color. I sense strong color in you. All right, so I will do this, and I will get rid of 1 yellow and 1 white. And that will increase my ability to transfer more paints over onto the painting whenever I do that action. And then she is going to now most likely gain 4 or 5 now. She's up to 5 on this, so 5 reds. But of course that can backfire because you can only hold 12, so she's got to be able to find a way to keep spinning these. Now I'm going to lay him down. That's going to give me one of these paintings. I think I will take this one right here. Okay. Now the game ends once 2 paintings are completed by 1 player. It seems like it can go fast, but truthfully, every game we play still lasts around 45 minutes, to be honest with you. Now, she laid down her last person. Now, all of our guys are here on the lower board, so I have to select one first to stand up. I'm going to stand up this guy right here, and then that means I'll collect both of these guys back. Okay, and now she chooses one to stand up, and then she will collect her others, and then we're going to rotate the board again. Now, on your player board, Remember when I told you you can make black and that's worth 6 points? That does not count towards your 12, so you can make as many black colors as you like, and they're worth 6 points apiece. It does not hurt your capacity of 12. Also, there's a little spot here on the number 6. Whenever you advance your marker and you hit that spot, you have an option. You can either take another worker, or you could take one of these right here, which is worth 6 points, and you place it on there on that. So like if I advanced my painting ability up to that spot, I could place that marker right there if I wanted to, and then that shows that I would score 6 bonus points at the end of the game. All right, so now what we do is we also we put a new card up here. Nope, go ahead and flip it. It was correct the other way. And we rotate the board. I got that. I got this. I can do this with one hand. Boop, just like that. Look at that, man. I have skills. All right. So let's see. She is a blocking me from that red, ain't she? That's how she rolls, man. You know? That's how she is. She's always doing that, blocking me from things. She's just mean like that. Mean woman. Okay, so I think I will go here again and take that so she can't obviously do that. And then she will place one of her guys. She's going to get a painting. And then I think I am just going to go... Oh boy. I think I'm just going to go right here so I can grab some whites. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm going to lay him down and I'm going to grab 3 whites. Go ahead, Amanda.
I should not have done that.
Do you want to move him? It's okay.
Yeah.
It's no big deal. He was the last guy placed. It doesn't matter any. You want to increase that instead? Okay. Alrighty. So,
Okay.
Gonna lay him down first, select the painting. She wants all them reds. Yeah, it's probably a good move. Seems how she's already got reds and she's gonna get a bunch more. So, but now she needs to start increasing her ability to put more onto a painting. She's only at 2, which means she can only transfer 2 cubes over. Whereas I am now going to be able to do 3 cubes. Boop. Okay, go ahead. All right, so she's going to collect 5 reds, and then I'm going to lay that down and collect 3 blues. Okay, and then her last one here, she's going to lay him down, and she'll discard 2 colors, and then she will move that up 1 space. All right, very good. Now this guy comes back automatically, and then I choose one of these 2 guys that I am going to leave. I think I'm going to leave this guy here. We're going to do a little painting on my next turn. How's that sound? All right, take that guy back, and then Amanda will choose one that she wants to do as well. Okay, and then right off the bat, I know what I wanted. Oh wait, we didn't rotate, sorry. There we go. Rotate, and now right off the bat, I want to go right here. And then I'm going to take this guy, and let's see. I'll just grab some more blues. How's that sound? I could go for whites, but I'm just going to go for blues. It don't matter. Oh, we forgot to put a new card out as well. There we go. Isn't it cute how they got the little easels that come in the game? All right, so right off the bat, I will do this. Lay him down. I'll spend 1 blue and 1 white. And I will increase that by 1 spot. Okay, Amanda? I guess we're placing our guys so fast. I was thinking that sometimes we do end up having moments where we have to think, but we're putting them down pretty quick. That's why I haven't turned the camera off. It seems like this game's flowing really fast for us, and I just want to keep it rolling. Okay, so she's gonna paint. So here's what happens. She lays that guy down, and then she can place 2. So she could choose 2 colors, which she chose 2 blacks to move from here over onto her board right there. So now I'm gonna lay this guy down, and that's gonna give me 4 of the blues. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hand could be time spent with you. And that's going to give you 5 yellows. Half dozen, one another, babe.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I am going to now lay this guy down. I get to transfer 3 over to here. I'll transfer all 3 of these blues. Bloop, 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 just like that. Now, if I wanted to, if I had whites, I am allowed to move whites over as a color. However, each white pigment that you use and you put onto here counts as -2 points towards that value at the end of the game. So you want to be careful with that. Last but not least, she is going to spend 2 colors to be able to increase on her paint again. Oh, you are just cruising on that, aren't you? All right, so now we choose one character stand up. I'm going to choose to stand this guy up. I will collect both of these guys back. Is he going to come up? Is he thinking about it?
Come on.
I got one sick kitty under the table. He's been a sneezing lately. He's thinking about it.
Get up here.
Well, see, I don't know what it is with cats. They're just so weird. All right.
So did you rotate?
You know what? I did not rotate. And can I do something? I would like to leave that guy there instead. I'm sorry. Now, you can go ahead and choose. I'm sorry. Just because I want to be able to paint again. Oh, I see how that worked. You just want to come up. No, you're going to play with my stuff? Come on, man. Ugh. You can get on my lap, buddy. There you go. Good boy. Okay. And then if you wouldn't mind, can you rotate the board? I'll hold it for you. You're doing so good. You know, if you would have put your finger on the other side and moved it, it would have worked a lot better because then you wouldn't have had to done so little short. She could have went. Just throwing it out there. Just ideas. That's all. Okay. So Amanda's daughter made it back safely. Good. We're happy you made it back safe. All right, so let's see. I am going to be able to paint, which is great. I need to be able to transfer more colors over. However, I would also like to get some. Oh man, let's see. Well, there's 2 red spots. What's the matter? You wanted to paint, didn't you?
No.
What? Oh, did you do something? You didn't want to leave that there?
It's okay.
If you wanted to leave them in one of the other spaces, it's okay.
What else I had.
You had one up here. And then what else did you do the last turn? You painted, which is that one there. You increased that. And then what was the other thing you did? Did you collect yellow? You collected yellow, which was right here. So this could get you another picture if you wanted to do that instead.
Nah, I'm good.
You just gonna leave it?
Yep.
Well, you can't get any more blues though. You're only gonna be able to mix one. That kind of stinks. It's up to you.
It's fine.
Here, just move him. It's okay. You can get another picture.
Okay.
You can get another picture.
All right.
It's no big deal. So I think I'm going to. Oh man, there's a lot of good choices right now, to be honest with you. I do need some reds, but I got 2 choices, so I don't have to jump on that right away. I think I'm gonna go here. Okay. Ha! That made her mad. Because she's only at 2.
Timothy
it's really
David.
preventing her from being able to try to transfer her pigments over. So she increased this so fast. If you don't increase that as well, it kind of sucks because you're going to have all these colors and you can't gain any more. So, yeah, kind of stinks. It is what it is, babe. It's not my fault. You're playing a bad game. Oh, she takes the first player marker. All right, so fine. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Okay. You might as well.
What?
You might as well go for that again. Or go for some yellows. You want some more yellows so you can discard some colors at the end? All right, so I will collect my reds. So that actually, yes, I'll collect my reds. So that'll give me 4 reds. Go ahead, Amanda in pajamas. Okay, so you're going to get a new painting. Which one you want? Yeah, you're getting the little cheap ones. They're quick to do. They just use primary colors mainly. But if you can get them done fast, you can end the game quick before your opponent can do anything. The other ones, there's some that are worth 16 points, but you need secondary colors to be able to do them. And it's hard. It's more process. It's more steps. Okay, so I am now going to lay this guy down first. And I will get rid of 2 blues. Now I'll increase my paint one more step. Go ahead.
Can I do that one?
Actually, that's done at the very end of the round, so that'll increase 2. Now I will do a paint, so now I can move 4 over, so I will do my 3 yellow, 2 and 3, and 1 red. I'm almost done with that. Are you excited? I am. Okay, so now we choose one guy to stand up. Let's see. I think I will stand up. Well, I guess I'll stand him up, and I'll click these 2 back. Yeah. Oh.
Give me that.
Give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay. So let's rotate this bad boy. Okay. Go ahead and put a new painting up there, if you would, on the easel. And now, let's see. I do need to grab another color. Oh, darn, I forgot you were first. I was going to go there. And you just went off and did it.
That's right.
So I need to grab another one of those anyways. Go ahead. Pop my back. Yeah, let's see. This is where the moments where you're like, I don't know what to do. So like making the blacks, that's what this action space is for. You take 3 of the secondary colors, you mix them together, make a black. It is so hard to do. I mean, it's worth 6 points though. But you have to make purple, then you have to make orange, then you have to make green. It can be tough, but it's not impossible. Not at all. It is definitely possible to do. Let's see. So I think I will do this. I don't want to do that. I don't care about that at the moment. I think I'm just going to take first player back from you. Okay. All right. You're first. Okay. And I will collect 4 blue. Go ahead. That's a lot of reds, dude. Okay, then I will take another painting. I will take. Oh, boy, oh boy. Yeah, okay. Not a good choice. Yeah, I should have went there instead. Oh well. Okay, so go ahead and choose one to stand up. And I'll take him back, which I'll take that back too, thank you. Okay, I'm going to stand him up so I can paint. And then let's rotate. Now, whenever this happens right here, so the red went from here all the way over to here, so whenever these little arrows line up, you discard all of these, and can you put 3 new ones out for us? And basically it's just kind of a way to make sure that there's fresh available paintings at all times for the players. Okay, let's see. So you don't have more than 12, right? Colors.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, good for you. Otherwise you'd have to put some back. That stinks. All right, so let's see. I could definitely use some yellow. So I don't need that right away. So why don't I go here first? Go ahead. And then I'm going to go for some yellows. This game gets so tough. Especially when it gets to this point. Okay. All right. So I go first. So what I want to do is I think I will just do this first. So I can transfer 4 colors over. So I'm going to go 1, 2. That finishes this painting. So I just wipe all these off. And I flip it over. See the pretty picture I made, guys? I did it for you. I did it for you. Now I can put 2 more. 3, 4. Okay. All right. Amanda? And then I'm going to collect 4 yellows. Go ahead. Alright, so she's increasing her palette. And then I'm going to increase this one here. So I'm going to get rid of probably 2 yellow. Well, we'll do 1 yellow and 1 blue. Actually, we can do that white. Let's do a white and a blue. There we go. Okay. And then that increased this for me. Okay. I got a sleepy kitty. Oh, woke him up. All right. And then you making your purples. So what this means, so on her palette, that tells you how many colors she can mix. So she's at 5. So she could do 5 total purples here. So she just basically gets rid of reds and blues. So it takes 1 red, 1 blue, and she takes 1 purple for each set of those that she discards. So well done, babe. Well done. All right, so I'm first player, so I stand up one of my guys first. Let's see. I'm going to stand this guy up right here because I need some reds. And then Amanda will choose one that she'll stand up as well. Okay, then we collect back our other guys. Sorry. We rotate the board. Go ahead, you move it. There you go, thank you. All right, so I need those reds. I also need to increase my paintbrush, but I don't need to do that right away just because, I mean, she's not really got the capacity to do it either, to be honest. I mean, she has the capacity to do it as well, so it's not a big deal. So I think I'm going to go here instead. Okay, go ahead. And then I'm going to go there. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you took the painting spot, didn't you? So she'll start catching up to me here real soon. Okay, so I think what I would like to do is I'm going to get rid of 1 blue and 1 yellow. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hang on to those. I was going to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, do that first. Then I could collect more, but now that I think about it, yeah. I do want to do that. So bam, bam. Let's increase that by 1. Okay, go ahead, babe. And then that one. Sorry. Okay, so she's going to increase her brush stroke. Then I want to collect myself 5 reds. Then it's your turn again, babe. I think I only grabbed 4. No, I had to have grabbed 5. I don't think I had any reds left. Yeah, I did. I had 1 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot. Okay, so now I'm gonna put him down. Oh, as much as I hate to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 6. Ugh, this sucks. Oh well, we'll just get rid of these 2. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. And then we'll increase, what was that? The brush? Yeah, okay. Okay, go ahead, babe. Look at you go, placing 4 on there. Soon you're gonna be a big boy like me. Did you place a total of 4? Because you can place onto there too if you wanted to. You could.
know.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you realized it. So I will need some more blues. I do not need to do that action. I do not need any more reds, so I'm going to stand up this guy right here. Collect these 2 back. Go ahead. Yeah, this is tough.
Okay. I think I'll stand him up.
Okay. Let's go ahead and rotate this bad boy. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm going to take that. Just because I like being that mean guy. I'm the bad guy. Let's see. And let's do that. Okay. You got one more to place.
Okay, so
Who's the good boy? Hmm? Who's that good boy? Yeah. Okay. So, right off the bat, I will lay him down and I will take 5 total blues. Go ahead, Amanda in pajamas. Okay, and she takes 6. Okay. I will lay him down. I will spin my 2 blues. That now moves my brush up to the 6-point mark. Here's where I have an option. I could take a 4th worker that I could place out on the board, or I can take 6 points. Seems how I feel like I am kind of way ahead of her at the moment. I don't know really how far ahead of her I am. With that said, I could take the extra worker, but I'm going to take the 6 points because I think we're getting too close to end game for me to play around with that. So I'll put that little medal right there to show I took the points instead of the worker. All right, go ahead. Man, you got so many colors. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this one down and I'm gonna make orange. I can do it 3 times, so I'll get rid of all 3 of my yellows, all 3 of my reds, and I'll grab 3 oranges. Okay, go ahead, babe. And she's gonna make green, and she wants to make probably quite a bit of green if she can, because she's got a lot of colors. Excuse me. Still got too many.
so I need to. So I can do this up to 5 times. Okay, so that will give me 5 green.
Okay, so I'm going to choose to stand this guy up, and I'll collect my other 2. Yeah, you got a bunch, dude. You're really gonna have to. Technically, you don't need any of those greens, honey.
Yes,
You need.
I do.
You do? You got other ideas, eh? Huh? Well, I mean, you need 4 blues for that, just so you know.
Oh, I'm not. I know.
Oh,
There's no way I'm going to be able to.
You have a different idea of what you gonna do, huh? You going for that 6 point on the black, aren't you?
No.
No.
Okay.
You can only make 1 black per 1 time. You can't do it. Even though you can mix the colors several times, you can only do that 1 time. Each time you do that action. Wow, look at all those you got to get rid of. That's crazy. Phew. That's insane. You look like me on our last game. Go ahead and choose a painter you want to leave. Yep, she's doing what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and slide this bad boy. Okay. Now, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go. So I'm going to go... I don't need to do that right away. I've got all the orange I need. I just need one blue. I need more red is the problem. So I am going to go here. Go ahead. And then I'm going to lock this up for the next round so that I'll be the only person who can paint next round, which I'll end the game, hopefully. Okay. So I'll just collect my... No. I'll do this first, and I'll get rid of 2 blues. And that'll give me... Increase that by 1. Go ahead.
First, get rid of 3.
Nicely done. And you could still transfer over 1 more if you wanted. What did you make? Let me show everybody your picture you painted. Oh, you did so well. I mean, really, look how you even got the shadows and everything. That's really impressive. Really impressive. Did you want to transfer another one over onto that one?
I'm trying to think here.
You're fine. I'll shut up.
No.
Okay. All right, so I will collect my blues now, which will be 6. Yeah, she's gonna go for it. But the bad part is it's gonna be here and under lockdown, which kind of sucks for her. All right, I'm gonna paint. That's 6 colors I can transfer. I'll transfer all 3 of these, 1, 2, and 3. And then I will transfer my 1 blue. That's 4, 5, and 6. And by the hair of your chinny chin chin, you're gonna go another round, my dear. Okay, now that's going to give you the option of 6 points or another worker. Obviously at this stage 6 points is way more valuable. Alright, so I'm going to stand this guy back up right here. I want to keep a lockdown on the painting location. Rotate this, and then I'm going to place right here because I need reds. This will be the last round because I'll get my reds and then I'll place them here, so this will be it because I'll have finished my second painting. And I think I'm finally going to beat you at this game, which is incredible because she always wins at this freaking game. So a spot we never utilized is this one right here. And what that means is that you always move 1 space, but then you can also move the board up to 2 more spaces if you wish. Up 1 to 2 more spaces, your choice. It's a way of trying to maybe get your guys into position a little bit faster. Sometimes, I don't think we used it in our last game either, which is funny. But it's
what does it do?
Well, it rotates the board, but it doesn't do it until the end of the round. So at this point, it's not really worth valuable to you. But you could have, if you had a guy there, you would have been able to move this spot to there, and then that would have given you the capacity to turn in one set of those for 6 points, which could have helped you out. But you needed one more turn is what you really needed. And then this spot right here allows you to copy a space where another player occupies.
I know, that's what I'm going to do.
So basically, if like she placed there, as long as the active player, as long as the pawn is standing, whether it's yours or another player's, you can copy wherever they're standing, and you can do that ability. Okay. All right, so I will go first. I'm going to collect, actually I'll go here, spin my 2 blue. I'm going to advance this one more space. I'll collect the 6 points for that as well. Go ahead. That's her brush ability. And then, no, okay, so real quick. Are you trying to do this twice? You're trying to do it twice, right?
Can I?
Yeah, you could copy your own. So you'd want to lay him down first to copy it. Then you lay him down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Because otherwise, the only person he's going to copy is either one of yours or one of mine.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as beneficial. But that's going to get you another 6 points by doing this twice. So I'll grab my reds. So that'll be 6 reds. Go ahead. You're all flustered because you got turned around. Usually you're the sharper one on this game than me. There you go. That'll get you another 6 points. Okay, and then I will end the game here. So I'll just transfer that one over to there. That will finish this painting. And then Amanda can collect her reds, but really it's not worth anything for her to collect those. And because I did finish 2, that ends the game, and then we just add up our scores. You would get 6 points for each black token you did. If you got your marker all the way to the end, you would actually flip these over and they'd be worth 10 points instead. But I ended the game basically. Oh, by the way, that's the pretty picture I just painted. So that's 22, 28, 34 total points for me.
24.
To 24. So, good game. You did very well. I think it's because I turned the camera on and I used some of your strategy to do some of the quick painting. And sometimes I go for the cards that are way too complicated. Like this one right here. I mean, look how much orange that would take. And purple. So you have to make 2 secondary type of colors. And, oh my god, and a green. It's worth 16 points, which is great if you can finish it, but boy, it's really difficult. You know, a strategy that we haven't really tried to exploit too much is something that she was going for, and that's to try to mix these secondary type colors up and just keep pounding on these black cubes. And I think you could actually score a ton off of that if you could get that going.
I should have started that earlier.
I almost think you should have just not even worried about painting at all, and just because you had your color things going up so fast that you could catch some. You should have started just mixing them and just making secondaries and then turning them in, boom, get a 6. You could have probably done that every round, just get a 6 there for a while. That would have been amazing.
I mean, 3 of them would have gave me more than almost 2 cards, almost.
Right. But I don't think you realized, because our strategy has always been to do it painting.
I know.
And then I think towards the end, you were starting to see, oh my God, I've got so many colors. I can make a secondary color. I could start doing that, but by then it was too late.
Yeah.
I was too far ahead at that stage, because you knew you weren't going to catch me on painting, but then you tried to, and I think you wasted too much time doing that.
I do too.
I think if you would have focused on just collecting the colors and then just trying to, move this one up and mix them a little faster, turn them in for the 6th, not even grab a painting and worry about that, make me worry about that. And then all you're doing is just saying, ploop, get 6 points, ploop. And then you almost would be trying to force me to have to place a worker just to try to block you from that space so you couldn't get 6 points,
Yeah.
Which is funny when you think about it. Yeah, and then that would allow you to free up on other spaces to keep increasing your tool abilities. Wow, that's a really good strategy now that I think about it. We haven't exploited that yet, you know it?
I know.
Really good game. We've probably played this around 6-7 times, and Amanda wins, I swear to you. I think this is my second time only I've won this game. She's beaten me every other time. A lot of things I like about this. I love this, board, how it's, it turns, and the actions are either locked up or they become available, and it really makes you try to look ahead to try to where want to stand up your painter so that you could try to take advantage of hopefully an action that's going to be coming later in the turn. Like when I went here with my guy on the last round, sure, I collected blues, that was fine, but what I really was doing was locking up the ability so that I would be able to paint. Now, one of the tricks that we never did is that if you do take this spot, you can move the board a couple of extra spots, and that could really totally screw somebody's strategy up. I'm kind of surprised we never did do that, you know it?
I forgot about it.
Yeah, and we only ever collected whites a couple of times. So like if you go here in the center, you collect white pigment. You can put them on your paintings. They do count as -2. I don't think we've ever really done that, but maybe 1 or 2 pigments with the white, huh?
Yeah.
What are some things you like about the game?
Oh, I like the different options. Trying to get the colors and then paint. It's difficult to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then, trying to move these up. So trying to do them all together, that's kind of gives me like a little bit of anxiety.
Is that the sign of a good game or a bad game, though?
No, it's good. There's so much I want to do, but I only have like 3 guys to do it in.
Isn't it kind of like whenever we play Stone Age and you're like, I want to increase my tools, but I also want to increase my population, but I also want to increase my field. What do I do?
I know, yeah.
And sometimes you try to be a jack of all trades and do all 3, and then you end up failing on all of it,
Yeah.
And I think this game's the same way. Think of it as your field, your tools, and your population, you know what I mean? And if you try to do all 3, you're going to fail. And I think, if you would have just not even worried about that, look at that. You'd have had this one all the way up, and you would have been mixing them secondary colors, but that's not a strategy we ever thought about before. And now that we're looking at it, it's going to totally change our view on this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of us is going to totally do that.
Yeah.
And it's going to be fun to watch that race, that battle between the two of us.
And to see how well it works.
Exactly. Because you would have to do at least 2 of those to be able to match a painting or exceed it, which, we'll see how that works out, but I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So we had this in our top games of 2019, and I was so excited to show this to you guys, exactly why I felt that way. This is a game that's very unique and unlike anything else that's on the market. I think it does a lot of cool things, and plus it just has such a neat theme, making the paintings and actually turning them over, and you see kind of what you created. I think it's so cool that it's not just a simple worker placement, get resources, spend resources. It's more thematic that you're applying those resources to something that makes more sense, to a painting,
Yeah, combining art into a game. That's kind of cool.
It is cool. I agree. So real quick, there are some other things that you can play with that we did the vanilla version of the game, but there are bonus cards that you can collect, and you can use these. Basically, this is a copy ability. You just spin they would be out, and you basically just spin the white cubes to be able to do that ability, and you would just lay them out here. And I really can't remember. So like you could spend 4 white cubes to do a paint action, even though you don't have a worker out here for paint. And those are okay. I'm not as thrilled about those, but what I do love are these. These are the actual painters, the historical painters. And what you do is you actually can attach one to the side of your board just like this, and that is who you are. And each one of them have a special ability. So for instance, on each painting, you can paint 2 spaces with any color other than white. So that's just an ability you get to do automatically. You can keep 16 pigments instead of 12. You can, when you complete a painting, retrieve 3 of the pigments, but not white from it, and immediately paint them onto another painting. Awesome abilities, and this really changes the game as well. So I recommend you play with these guys. Whenever you get this game and you play with them, because they really do change the way the strategy of each player and how they kind of approach the game. Makes it a lot of fun. So, all right, final verdict, Mandy, yay or nay?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, I like.
Mostly because I win it.
Yeah, right. And plus, it is a lot of fun, right? I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's staying in my collection for sure. And Amanda, did you want to send everybody off? Do you have an awesome catchphrase yet?
Not yet, but
You're still working on it?
Yeah. Have a great end of winter.
Oh, great. And we're trying to force the end of winter
Yes,
as fast. We want to
are.
get back out on the water, people. And as usual, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It makes Amanda sleep so much better at night knowing that you guys all like us. So thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.